Hey guys, Matt here from 6 Stages Gaming, and welcome to the last video for the campaign decks if you've made it this far. And we're saving this one from last because this was the test one that we opened, so the box was beat up just because it was in our bag. We wanted to check out what was inside and learn a little bit more about it, but this is the campaign deck for Destruction, or the starter deck really is what it is. And if you like aggressive decks, this is absolutely going to be the one for you. Last thing I want to mention as well before we dive into this, there is an exclusive card, so there's a reason for picking up one. You'll only need to buy one because it's a blessing, it's one of, and it also comes with a booster pack. So it's definitely worth the, I think it'll be 15 bucks at retailers. Or at least that's what my store is going to be selling to me for. It comes with a couple tokens, and we've actually already opened this. So again, it's kind of just a quick preview of what's going to be in here and what you guys can be excited to look for. So again, I'll add the disclaimer for this video. Make sure, guys, if you're creating content or if you're sharing your deck list, please make sure you scan your cards before these are, you put them in a video or something, because people can steal your cards. It's a feel-bad moment. I will make sure that all these cards are in my app before I should publish this video. Jesus, I can't talk. So I don't have to worry about anyone scanning my cards, but I want to make sure that everyone is well aware that happens. So the biggest thing about Destruction, and we'll take a minute here to explain this, is stacking. When you stack cards on top of one another, they have support, and support just means how many cards are underneath them. And basically the way it works, a lot of these have stacking. There we go. Let's say you play this character on the board, you rotate him around, you go, oh no, he's going to be on his last corner. I want to get some more use out of him. You can actually deploy a unit with stacking, so it's important to note the first card does not have to have stacking, but the one you're actually placing on top of it does. You turn it, and it becomes a new card, and then it becomes, this would be called Support 1. And there should be a card in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the rare, the boss daddy of them all, if you will, the Wolf Chariot. So it can only be deployed onto a stack of 2, so this would be Support 1, Support 2. And then it has rend damage, so once you play this as a new card, your opponent has 2 turns to take care of it, or they get hit for 8. And then the last thing worth noting is that if they play one of those removal cards, which you talked about are going to be staples, it removes the entire stack, so you lose all 3 cards. That said, as we were playing in the event decks, and maybe they just kind of were, got lucky or what have you, but I think the best turn that we had was hitting our opponent for 16 damage in a single turn, which is just nuts, absolutely nuts, for considering your base health is 30, and then plus or minus your champion. So it was a feel-good moment. There was some blessing involved, there was some support cards involved, but overall, again, we're just going to kind of be going through this, and this deck, again, I think is going to be the one that most people gravitate to at the start, just because it's very aggressive and it's very easy to, easy, quotation marks there, to play, but it's just, hey, this guy is about to run out of, corners. Let's just stack something on top of them and go to town. So I do like this as kind of a pretty straightforward, easy to play deck that you can get people into the game with, and I think stacking is actually a really cool mechanic. It's also worth noting that you can only have a support of 2, so 3 cards on top of one another. So that is something to keep in mind, and you can't play over it and discard the bottom one. It's just once it hits that 3rd card on the stack, you basically just discard it when it's done, and that's it. So cards like Deadly Chopper is going to remove that whole stack, which can be really good for you before your opponent has a chance to drop down that guy for 8 damage. So again, a card that I'd strongly recommend getting 3 copies in the deck. And then lastly here we just have the neutral cards to round it out. And then my tribute card was kind of already off to the side, but I can grab one of those really quick because I want to make sure I talk about this for a minute. Again, the value in this is not limited to just physical. There is a digital aspect as well. So in each campaign deck, you will get a booster card or a booster tribute card like this. Scan it, put it into your digital app, join the Facebook group, post it in there, and you'll get scans for your card. And each scan gives you a booster pack or free cards or dust to make extra cards. So it is a way to make it a fairly free-to-play experience. Sure, you bought a campaign deck, which does have some costs associated to it, but you can play the digital app for really cheap. I cannot stress that enough by comparison to some of the other digital offerings out there. Again, if you're like me and you like just having 3 of every card, or close to 3 of every card you can, I probably will just be giving these some away, like in some kind of raffle or something, because I think it's a great way to get other people into the game, get some people to test with those digital cards before they buy the physical product, and before you buy a bunch of rares or champions and you find out they're not that good. So huge shout out to Play Fusion for the digital app that's going to be coming very soon, and also PC in the near future. So that has me very excited. But that is it. That is our last whew, getting all these done. That is our last video, our last campaign deck, and we'll probably be doing you know, streaming the game every now and again, or we'll just try to get some community deck lists going. Try to have some fun with it. Again, this is a game that I'm looking forward to playing, you know, as a... It's hard to find time to step away from content creation, find something to play just because I really enjoy it, but I really enjoyed this game. So I'm looking forward to just taking a break from everything, you know, taking a break from Twitch, taking a break from MTG Arena, you know, one day a week and getting to play a card game, just play a card game. So I really do hope you guys will check this out. Again, huge shout out to PlayFusion for getting this out to us and for hosting some amazing events at Gen Con. So that's all I got. Whew, this is the last video, guys. Make sure to drop a like. That helps us out a ton. Share the video with your friend if you want to get into Warhammer. We have quite a few videos out now. We're going to try to get a demo game out as well, just to kind of walk through the different terms that are going on. And don't forget to subscribe for future 6 Sages gaming videos that we may do on Warhammer Champions. We'll probably be focused on the digital app, so we'll see what that looks like when it comes out, and probably have some more fun with it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.